Hey everybody, this is another vlog video giving you some updates on what's going on here at the homestead. I hope everyone is doing really good. The weather is finally in the temperatures that most people come to Arizona for, which is 70, 80 degree days and 50 to 60 degree nights. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my hot weather. I don't know, I'm weird. I think I have a broken internal thermometer because sometimes I really like being outside when it's 110, but my plants don't, unless they're heat-loving plants. So that was a pretty hot, brutal summer. And now that we're in our permanent 70 degree-ish days, I get to plant everything else that I've wanted to plant. So this is pretty exciting. I've had this sweet Bubba seedless desert willow for a couple of months that I bought at Summer Winds, but I wasn't able to find the right spot and I didn't have all of the vagos built out yet. But now that I have this large round vago, it's going to go into this spot here by the wall and help to provide some beautiful flowers and more pollinating flowers for the pollinators. I also have this awesome Suriname cherry tree. It's a black Suriname cherry, and I got this from my friends Jay and Eric at Arizona Fruit Trees. I'm super excited to try the fruit off of this. I've heard so many good things about it. I repotted the silk red pomegranate and the all-in-one almond tree. Both are fairly young. I'm going to nurture them as much as I can, get them through the winter and hope that they grow big and strong. Provide us with lots of yummy pomegranates and nuts in the future. I have some strawberries and asparagus that's going to go into this bed once we remove the flagstone underneath. And this is a really nice spot because it gets so much shade from our larger tangelo. I'm also growing some apocalypse scorpion peppers. My husband was really interested in trying some extremely hot peppers, and I'm not. I can't even handle a jalapeno. I am a weenie when it comes to spice. I can't do it. And I love curry. I love my curry. I will eat curry for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but not hot, spicy curry. I'll eat very flavorful, bold curry, but no spice, like no jalapeno, no chilies. I can't do it. So, but I'm growing them. I'm going to try it out. We have so many different kinds. There was some sort of death spiral, and I'll start some of those in the spring, but right now I have 9 apocalypse scorpions that are starting. So that will be really interesting. We're going to make a hot pepper patch. So that way those can be isolated and grow and do their own spicy thing. I'm going to have to treat those very carefully. I don't want to accidentally touch a seed. There's a hummingbird. Can you come on camera? Do you want to come on camera? He's all over the loofah flowers right now. We have really cool hummingbirds that come around this area, and one giant wood-bee that you may have seen pop around in some of my older videos, I named him Woodrow. Woodrow the wood-bee. I'm also going to be planting some sweet peppers, banana peppers, just a variety of peppers, basically all the way from 0 Scovilles to I think 1.5 million Scovilles. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. These I cannot lose the tags for. I lose the tags on almost everything that I plant. I cannot lose the tags on these. I need to know what is going to kill me by looking at it and what is safe for me to eat. And then I finally got the succulent gardens planted out. So this bed was a old koi pond from the previous owners, and it had absolutely garbage soil in it that was hard as a rock. We ended up having to take a soil tiller to it and do everything we could to try to get this soil at least soft enough to put a shovel in. And then we had a lot of cactuses die that we put in it, and nothing we did worked. The few that have survived, we're grateful, survived. We did put cactus soil. I did put some cactus green nutrients in it from Moon Valley. I did everything I could. The cactuses in it now have survived, and there's also some in it that I just recently planted, but it's been kind of a trial and error thing with different types of cactuses. And I think we finally know what's going to be able to make it through. So we're just going to hope that they last this summer. I'm kind of tired of buying expensive cactuses and putting them in for them to not work. And we finally have limes on our lime tree. So this is a lime that I bought about 3 years ago at Lowe's. I can't even remember what type of lime it is. Just in a tiny little pot. And we put it here in this last empty in-ground space that we had, and it's thriving. And we have limes, and that is the coolest thing ever. I love limes. I can't wait to try just lime zest. It's been a long time since I've had a mojito. Maybe I'll make a mojito. The loofahs have gone absolutely nuts as well. There's one over here that is about 3 feet, I think. These things have gone crazy. The amaranth is still going, and my moringas are finally getting to a point where I've wanted them to look and be for a long time. So as you can see, the plants love these temperatures. And to be honest, it does make it easier for me to work outside in these temperatures. On a little bit sad news, one of my chickens passed away. It was Betty, white Bresse. I called her Betty Bresse, and I loved her dearly. I love all the chickens dearly. But she ended up having some sort of, she was egg bound, but there was some sort of calcium buildup blocking the egg in her port. And I had to bring her to the vet. They were wonderful. They were able to dig out the calcium, but then she didn't lay after that. It was a whole month and she didn't lay. She was doing better and better. She was on antibiotics. She was on painkillers. And then she just went downhill. Wasn't getting up on the perch, wasn't being active, was barely eating. And I couldn't let her suffer, so I helped to facilitate her transition into the next world. And I cried a lot, but I won't let her suffer. It's just not right. So she's in chicken heaven. The rest of the chickens miss her, but they're doing good. Everything's going to be okay. So back to some happy notes. All of this basil is going to get pulled. It's been here a long time, and this is very valuable real estate. I need this real estate. Other things have to go in here. I'm going to be putting either carrots, maybe some beets or some radishes. I'm going to grow all those things. I'm just not sure what's going to grow in what spot yet, but I need to pull all this basil. I also attended my first seed swap event that was hosted by Melissa from the Desert Smells Like Veggies and Cody from Cattle and Climate, and it was awesome. You know what's really cool is having people come up to you and saying, hey, I watch your videos on Instagram, and it just warms my heart. So thank you so much for everyone that came up to me. That was really special. And on a last note, there's been a lot of requests for the 4 gardeners to come back. So they're back. I did another script, made another video, and it was a lot of fun. That video is edited and it's ready to go up, but I didn't want to do it just yet. I have other videos I'm going to be posting first, but that one's coming out soon. And then I'll make another script. So I think we're going to have the 4 gardeners around for a while. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for some more videos on soil, some more vlogs, some more 4 gardeners comedy videos. And I hope you're all doing great. As always, if you have any questions about soil or gardening, anything in Zone 9 in Arizona, tag me below. And as always, you know what to do. Save the soil.